want everybody to walk.
Shalom. Lord, to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, rule well, and citations to the Akim that's come to four corners of the earth, as laboring in sincerity and truth and risking their lives and freedom to do so. So we come to you with another video. We're going to hit on some various topics, and we want to expound on first the incident that took place in London with the minivan attack. You know, it keep being different minivan attacks where people are just over there getting mowed down and shit. So the Lord is bringing judgment. And if anybody can open up with Job, was it 29:17, I believe? About fear the sword. Of course, y'all got precepts.
29.
I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it 19? It might be 19 and 29. Shalakia.
Yeah, because over there in London, that's just London. They ain't shit but like a lab rat, you know, where the elites they do a lot of they goddamn tests, you know. They do a lot of their test runs over there in London and Europe, man. You know, over to America. That's why I said, man, I wouldn't be surprised if they implemented martial law in fucking in Europe first, man, in London first, man. All right, and then these motherfuckers, these American Edomites, they follow suit, man. You know, I wouldn't be surprised, man, because and that's the thing, man. And they got a fucking a woman prime minister. All right, women go off of emotions, man. All right, they don't go off of logic. They go off emotions, man. All right, she shouldn't be fucking the prime minister of that goddamn country in the first place, man. All she gonna do is run it into the ground, even though it ain't shit anyway, man.
We're the real prime ministers. We're the prime. I mean, you and your prime, and we're the ministers of the Lord, you know. We're the creatures.
Yeah, so
fucking woman being a prime. What the? What a woman being a prime. Like, I don't get that shit.
Because every time
tough like a man. A man is in his prime. You know, in his best.
Yeah, like a primate.
Yeah.
Prime on the online etymology dictionary adjective says first in order.
Yeah, first in order. And if the man is first in order, man. Well, first is Yahweh, while Yahweh Shah. All right, then the man. All right, then the woman and the children, man. All right. Hey, like the scripture say, let everything be done in decency and order, man. But every time it's a terrorist attack over there in London, it's making a comment or a statement, all right, condemning the terrorists, man, or so on and so forth, man. All right. This place is over, man. This place is finished, man. All right. And Esau, he basically what you call it when you got goddamn you can't swim. He treading water, man. He trying to keep his head above water with all these attacks and all these other bullshit, man. Every goddamn week is an attack in London, man. Last week you goddamn
what the hell is going on in London?
Yeah, right. What the hell is going on in London, man? Hey, I know what's going on in London. London has fallen, man, like the movie, man. All right, with Gerard Butler, man, the nigga from 300, man. The main character, what his name? Leonidas, man. His worldly name is Gerard Butler, man. He did a movie called London Has Fallen, and another movie, which was the sequence to that or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, part 2 to it, man. All right. So at the same, that's what's happening to London. That's the spirit. London is falling, man. All right, London probably gonna go down first before America, financially. All right, economically. All right.
Don't drop that shit. I know. When you're dealing with the parable of the frog, London is the money, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, London is the the false prophets, because that's the thing. The scripture said, "Your mother shall be confounded."
Yeah, I'm looking for
that's
too, bro.
Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah 50 and 12, if I'm not mistaken.
I get it, bro.
Jeremiah 50 and 12 or Jeremiah 51 and 12, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it is. You're right. Jeremiah 50 and 12. Your mother shall be sore and confounded. Well, confounded. She that bear you.
Yeah, the Britons, man. The goddamn the Europeans, they gave birth into this place, quote unquote America, man. That's why they running they shit into the ground just to bring you down. You know?
Behold, the hindermost of the nation shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert.
There's that word wilderness again. The brother just said, and that's the spirit that he was like, you'll go into it again. And the first scripture we pulled is going into the wilderness, man. Mm-hmm. All right.
The Bible. This is a goddamn wilderness, man. Just like I was just expounding on. This is wilderness. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. This is Egypt. This is all the worst places, all the places that you don't want to be. Is here in America, man. Mm-hmm. This is and this is the flood again. You know, this is the flood of lies, though. You know, this is sinking sand here. This is all the bad things is here. All the bad environment places. This is here in America and Europe, which is the mother Britain.
Hey, because when you think about it, if you goddamn a woman have a daughter, all right, and she got these certain standards, she got this certain reputation in the community, and her daughter goddamn being a whore and a slut in the streets, man. A fucking mom, she'll fucking kill herself, man. You goddamn hang herself, all because of the shit that her goddamn daughter's doing, man. And that's what the fucking Britain and London, that's what they doing, man. Goddamn, basically afflicting they fucking self, man. All right, by way of the elites, by way of Yahweh Shema Shah, of course, man. All right, but that's what they doing, man. They putting they self to death, man. And that's the thing, man. Just like when if a mom goddamn kill herself, the daughter's gonna goddamn snap back to reality, man, and be broken hearted and kill herself, man. That's how America's gonna be, man. London, they gonna fuck up the mother that birthed these motherfuckers. Yeah. All right. They gonna kill themselves and America gonna follow fucking suit, man. All right.
Right.
Can the brother grab that precept, Bubba Kasha?
Okay, this is Job 19 verse 29. Be ye afraid of the sword, for the wrath bringeth the punishment of the sword, that ye may know there is a judgment.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, where that Grenfell Tower was that also London?
That was London.
That's 500 to 600 people that just got judged in that building. You know,
what'd you say?
500 to 600 people
died
in that building. You know what I'm saying?
But Esau, he ain't telling you that.
He ain't telling you that.
Yeah.
He said like 58 on RT.
You gotta have an alternate outsource that's really bringing out real news, man. Mm-hmm. All right, you got it out, yeah.
So yeah, man. He said, "Be ye afraid of the sword." You know, you fear the Heavenly Father, which is also the beginning of wisdom. But you fear the Heavenly Father, knowing what He can do unto you. You know what I'm saying? And hey, it said that you may know that there is a judgment. All right. Because the Lord, right now, this is the time of judgment. Judge in the kingdom, or you can say in the fourth dimension, in the spiritual realm, you ain't got to get judged. You know what I'm saying? You're perfect there. You get put on earth to get judged. So you got to be afraid of the sword. We don't want to get judged. That's why we fear the sword. We fear what the Heavenly Father is doing to us. You know, we being prudent, we foreseeing the evil, and we hiding ourselves to the best of our ability. We hiding ourselves in this book. All right. But to you people that just living, you know, all willy-nilly, basically in mirth, then you're gonna get judged. I gotta grab a precept. You can speak.
Because Jacob's trouble is at hand, man. A lot of things that's gonna basically escalate until that scenario, man. All right, until the time of Jacob's trouble, it's gonna be multiple attacks. All right, and that's the thing, man. America is following suit, just like fucking London. Yeah. All right, it was attacked. Goddamn, it was 2 attacks in 1 week. The fucking that tower attack, the goddamn apartment come up, right? Then right after that is this shit that happened last night with the nigga in the minivan running over the niggas that just left the mosque. All right, and then when you come over to America, all right, you got multiple different scenarios that's taking place too. All right, like with the shooting, all right, that took place in Virginia, where the top Republican politician got shot in the hip, all right, and fucking
at a baseball game,
at a practice baseball game, and a couple hours later, and
that was a secret baseball. That was for the.
That's what I said. It ain't for the public.
Right.
No, it's like a enclosed, you know, a certain group of people.
You really gotta understand that.
Yeah, and when that took place, the same fucking day, a couple hours later in fucking San Francisco, it was another goddamn some motherfuckers getting shot up in San Francisco at the UPS factory, man. Motherfuckers is following suit with London, man.
I want to bring out two quick judgment things that I just seen 14 minutes ago. This on RT News. I read this one earlier though. This is comatose U.S. student, and this was in North Korea. It says comatose U.S. student released by North Korea dies in hospital. It says Otto Warmbier, an American student held in North Korea for 17 months, recently released with severe neurological trauma following months spent in a coma, has passed away.
And what they gonna do? They gonna want retribution, man. Mm-hmm. They gonna want revenge for that shit, man. Just like with the brother he put up the video with Assata Shakur, man. All right, and that's gonna perpetuate more and more. That's gonna build that tension up between. You said who was that had him?
North Korea.
Exactly, North Korea.
Yeah, North Korea.
Yeah, anything that North Korea do, man, is gonna be right there at the goddamn at the doorstep, man, ready to drop a bomb on them niggas, man. All right.
If I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, is this the same one that talked down on Kim Jong-un? I gotta look it up just to make sure. I
think that's the dude that took the sign down.
Yeah, took the sign or something. Then they took him and put him in jail and shit. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's him, but I gotta check. And then there was also this other one. It says 16-year-old texted mother moments before being mauled to death by a black bear. Mm-hmm. So fear you the sword, you know, because right now is the time of judgment. You know, the Lord didn't spare no 16-year-old. He didn't spare on the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. You know. And the scriptures say, what manner of persons ought ye to be? You know, saying that these things shall be dissolved. Talking about the this place that we dwell, Earth, America is gonna be dissolved, man. Clean dissolved. The elements, you got it.
No, the Lord didn't spare his own fucking people, man. People, so what the fuck make you think that the Lord is gonna spare anybody outside of the nation of Israel, man? That's the thing about it. He judged us, man. He brought us out of power, man. He brought us to a lower state. He brought us to the bottom of the goddamn totem pole, so to speak. The rest of you goddamn nations out there think that the Lord ain't gonna judge you. If he judges is fucking holy chosen people, man. You got it. You got something?
I got something.
Go ahead first.
Hey, this is Jeremiah 20 verse 1. Now, Pashur in I near the priest, who was also chief governor in the house of the Lord, heard that Jeremiah the prophet these things. He prophesied these things. Then Pashur smote Jeremiah the prophet and put him in the stock that were in the high gates of Benjamin, which was by the house of the Lord. And it came to pass on the morrow that Pashur brought forth Jeremiah out of the stocks. And Jeremiah unto him, the Lord have not called thy name Pashur, but Magor Misabed, which means terror on every side.
Oh, that's the scriptures. That's Job. What is it? Job 18. Matter of fact, I'll get it because the scripture goes into that. They talk about it's going to be terror on every side. That's the spiritual said that. Job 18. It says terror shall make him afraid on every side.
Yep.
It says and shall drive him to his feet.
Yeah, Yep. And you can break it down in this last verse. For thus said the Most High, I will make thee a terror to thyself, to all thy, and they shall fall by the sword.
Esau, the Lord gonna make Esau a terror to himself, man, and to all his friends, man. All those other goddamn nations, man, that's in confederate with him, man. And they gonna fall by the sword, man. All right, the modern sword, man, is going. Hey, those ICBM missiles, man, gonna fall by those swords, man. All right. The Most High, you got a controversy, man. All right, not only with the nation of Israel, man, on these other heathen nations, man. All right, that's walking around willy nilly and shit, man. I went to the goddamn WIC office today. All right, it was a goddamn bitch, probably a Moabite or Ammonite, asking me all these questions and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going, I'm just, I'm being a man. I'm speaking stern. You know, I'm putting my foot down, so to speak. It's just like, calm down. Bitch, I'm calm. You know what I'm saying? You know, I tell the bitch like, come out, I'm calm. What you talking about? I ain't raising my voice or nothing, man. These fucking people, man.
Because that was part Shaw was doing. Mighty to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, the Lord revealed to Jeremiah that look, your names will no more be for sure, but my Gor Misabed, which means terror on every side. The Lord gonna be terror on these so-called folks, on these folks that think they're good, you know. Chinese and Japanese, Ammon and Moab, their name not gonna be that no more. They're gonna be terror on every side. Everybody gonna feel that effect because the Lord deals with omen nomos, man. He named you something that what you're gonna be, you know, in life, and that's what y'all gonna be in life. Y'all gonna be terrified. Y'all gonna be terrified in these upcoming times.
Man, that's the time that we living in, man. All right, this place America is done, man. This place is fucking over with, man.
Yeah.
All right, this place is on its last fucking leg, man. Circling the drain, so to speak, like the Akim always say, man. All right. Of World War III, man. All right, all out Armageddon, man. But you niggas out here is oblivious to what's going on. Just like we was at camp yesterday, man. Niggas is walking around like they got headphones in their ears. Got no fucking headphones in at all. Yeah. Niggas is totally oblivious to what's going on, man. Stupid. And that's the Lord, man, at the end of the day, man. Gave their ass strong delusions, all right? Smitten their ass with madness, all right? But at the end of the day, Esau about to come down on you people, man. That's what y'all don't get. Place with the fucking Philando Castro verdict, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, with a goddamn, and I believe that dude was a Jake. He looked like a Jake. He might be an Edomite. It's just like with the motherfucker with Trayvon Martin, that Ryan Zimmerman or whatever the fuck his name. He looked like a Jake.
I first thought he was Edomite.
Yeah, but no, he was.
Okay.
When you go deep into his father was a goddamn Edomite, man.
Okay, Karen.
But he looked like a Jake.
He looked like a Jake, though. Yeah,
so that's just like with the dude that Castro, with his goddamn wife and daughter in the back seat.
Nothing.
Yeah, he got held not guilty, man.
Not even like they don't get these men nothing. Like even sometimes Jake still gotta go through hella probation and this and that. They just like these dudes just walk the fuck out, nothing.
Yeah, they just dismiss from the job.
Life, man. Just go about your life.
Yeah, they dismiss
with vacation, with pay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a benefit, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, nigga, you still gotta work, nigga. Oh fuck it, you know, you gotta out, you know.
No, yeah.
I'm about to speak on two more things.
But the mama, you know, talk about fuck you niggas.
Yeah.
You know, fuck you. Mama said,
they coming for your children.
Yeah, they coming for your children.
They coming for you and your children.
Yeah.
And that's the so-called white man. Yeah, and that's what it is. He coming for you Israelites, man. He even coming for Assata Shakur, man. She been in goddamn Cuba for 30 years, man.
Smoking on Cubans.
They really want her, man. They want her bad.
They want her bad.
They started the FBI One List with her.
They seen the movie.
One.
Yeah, but that's the spirit because the movie just came out. Donald Trump faggot ass went to just see the movie and see how his whole family goes back to on some activist shit. And he like, well, what about the lady? You know, because once you watch the movie, you know, you see it talk about his whole family, the whole Shakur line just been on some other shit. They whole life they hated crackers their whole life. Mm-hmm. So, you know, so he must have just seen the movie. So because it's not, you know, how the fuck the movie just came out, but now you just want to just this week something. Would you watch the movie this week? You know, and when you watch the movie, it shows you the whole lot of their family, what they did, how they hated crackers, and and now all of a sudden you want this bitch now. Get the fuck out of here, man. So it's just that hype. They right in that hype. You know.
You say you want to speak on something?
Yeah, it was a couple things. I'm just browsing the RT News app, just seeing like what's going on recently. And I got a couple things. It says Muslim teenager murdered on way to mosque in Virginia, because you know right now at the time of the Ramadan shit they're doing that bullshit they be doing where they fast from sun up to sundown.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they said they normally go get shit to eat in the article around like they got like certain midnight prayers and 2 a.m. prayers, and they go get shit to eat before the sun come up at like 4 in the morning. So they said a dude randomly pulled up and murdered a 17-year-old Muslim girl on the way to the mosque in Virginia. Then you got an armed arrested at London's Paddington Station. So judgment going on all around us, you know. And this is back in London, once again, what we just was talking about, because we opened up talking about the Dove Van situation where they just do mow through a crowd. And that ain't the first time in London, because I remember it was another incident about that happening like a couple months ago. So it's like it's a reoccurring thing. And it said he was possessing an offensive weapon. It don't expound on which weapon, but basically we see that there's a lot of false flag terrorist attacks, you know, because we in a time of what they call it, a time of war, you know. And the longest, and I always bring this up, as long as you're in a state of war, the president can make executive calls without needing the House or Senate. So basically, if Trump wants something his way, he can get it done and bypass everybody else all the middlemen, you know, even though they don't decide any goddamn way. But just saying he don't got to do, he just call the shots, and that is what it is. And last but not least, we were just also talking about South Korea. Oh, it's not South Korea, Slovakia. And how the 17-year-old dude just was wound up dead. This is North Korean officials mugged at U.S. airport by Homeland Security. So basically, they said in the article that there was a package and it was abruptly taken by force from whoever it is, maybe it's the TSA agents, whoever the fuck that took the package at JFK Airport, and I believe that's in New York. Long story short, it's tension between North Korea and America, and it's only gonna keep growing because it's prophesied. You know, all you that round about that got the vote shoot against her, talking about America. So we seeing things that's starting to spew up and brew up. Like what brother said, I believe it was Apostle Rumla. Right now we in that sixth trouble going into the seventh. And if you don't make it out of the sixth, you're gonna be destroyed, because that's thermonuclear destruction. You know, so long.
What's that kind?
Yeah. So long story short, you know what I'm saying? Right now is the time of judgment, and there's a lot of hell going on. Like with Yahweh Shah, and he was about to be crucified. He entered into the darkest hour of the night. That's why they started going with a countdown. They said at the 9th hour this happened. At this hour this happened. You know, right now we entering into the darkest hour of the night, because the morning light is the kingdom. That's when we're gonna wake up and it's, you know, everything's straight. But we going into the darkest hour of the night, which is Jacob's trouble that's shortly approaching.
Right.
So you got something?
Yeah, this is in the book of Proverbs 2, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
That thou mayest walk in the way of good men and keep the path of the righteous. For the upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it. Right, so you know, so we come into that dark night. So the perfect will make it. You know, the elect 1/3, but the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors and the 2/3 shall be rooted out of it. So you Edomites, you other nations, and you heathens, and you 2/3, you know, y'all got a rude awakening, man. You know, y'all have a rude awakening. Y'all, you know, y'all gonna be rooted up, but especially with the Edomites, they're gonna be rooted up out of the earth. Meaning, you know, it's one thing to cut down a tree, but to cut its roots is that what destroys a tree. You know, you know, it's one thing to cut a tree. A tree will grow back.
Yeah.
See, but when you take something from the roots, you really got a deep hate for that shit, man. So the Most High, Yahweh Shah gonna root these Edomites, man, literally. You know, root them out.
I want to grab
no family tree.
Baba Kushab.
Yeah.
It's on Job 14:7 to talk about that tree. It was just saying, it says, "For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease."
That's the spirit, because the nation of Israel, we was cut down, man.
Mm-hmm.
But we wasn't rooted up, man.
God.
All right, we stayed grounded, basically. Stayed rooted, all right, through the spirit. That's how we was rooted. That's how we was connected to Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, through those roots, man. Through our spirit, which our spirit is the root, man. All right, we were spiritually connected to the Lord, man. All right, that's why we automatically. All right, eventually that's why we came back to Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Because those roots wasn't rooted up, man. Hey, because when you root something up, man, that means you done away with it, man. All right, that's just like weeds and shit. You dig the weeds up, you try to get them by the roots so they don't grow back no more, man. You know.
That's it, though. You got it.
Yeah.
Can I grab some right quick, man? I'm looking up this word, tablet on the online etymology dictionary. I'm going to read Isaiah the 24th chapter, and this verse. What should I start at? I'm gonna start at 8. It says, "The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, and the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth." I got to look up this word because I ain't on the online etymology dictionary, but we know that those are instruments, basically. I was basically going to expound on which one it was from, but that mirth of the tabret season, which is like right now, everybody you could picture in the old times, they got like a tambourine, a harp, you know what I'm saying, a harmonica, drums and shit, you know what I'm saying, they in the spirit of mirth. That's why when you go downtown to West 3rd, West 6th, you know what I'm saying, and everybody in that party scene. So it said that the mirth of tabret season and the noise of them that rejoice endeth. Now that's rejoicing is going to end. Right now it ain't going to be much fun that's about to take place in these latter days. That's why the scriptures say, I keep going, not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. So they ain't gonna be drinking it with the intent of getting drunk and looking for a little bitch to get their mind right and shit like that. They're gonna be drinking to get over the sorrow of all the bodies they just seen dead, hoping that don't happen to them. I'm talking about 2/3, that is, and these other heathen nations. So it says, "The city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up that no man may come in," which you may see some people actually board up their house to keep people out, like on the Purge movie.
Mm-hmm.
They drop down the little shit. They have money to drop down the little shit, to keep people from coming in and taking their possession of their goods and shit. But it said the city of confusion, which is Babylon, is broken down. All right, and even us, the hopeful elect, is going to be in the houses or what I tell them that's going to cleave to the roof of our mouth,
Ezekiel.
Yeah, Ezekiel the 3rd chapter kind. So it says there's a crying.
Because he didn't want them to. He was sick of them, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord, a prophet job. Our main thing what we do is prophesy, dude. Lord, please, Ezekiel, told them, go shut y'all. Don't fuck these dudes, man. Ain't no point because they were rebellious. Like the Lord, that he gave him, he shut the door of mercy. It was symbolic to the door of repentance is shut, man. Judgment is set. That's it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Judgment is set. That's why the Lord told Ezekiel, go in your house and clean the room. Meaning, hey, no matter what they do, they can't repent. I gotta get them. I gotta get them. I gotta get them.
Yep. Just like in the time of Noah, when the Lord, he sealed up the ark, man. All right, because that was the time of judgment, man.
Time of judgment.
That's the time of judgment. Ain't no time for repentance, all right? Ain't no time for talking.
Yeah.
Hey, the time for juice box is over, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, man.
Yeah.
The time for juice box is over.
Yeah, man.
Let me grab this right quick. Still in Isaiah 24, back at verse 11, it says, "There's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone." So that crying for wine is the crying for the truth. And I got this article from RT News. It says, "More must be done. Google vows to step up against online extremism." All right. And when you basically read up on it, it basically telling them that they don't like the terrorist content that they put out that you can search on Google. So they want to stop and suppress that hate speech, basically, which we know is eventually for us. But they use ISIS as their main go-to person. But in reality, we know that it's a family of the word coming. So it's gonna be a crime for one, and even people gonna be looking up on YouTube, and they're gonna be able to find those, because the scriptures say in the book of Matthew the 13th chapter, lest they be healed, and I should and converted, and I should heal them, basically. And the Lord don't want to convert them and heal them. He wants them to be destroyed because they crucified him. 2/3 of the nation of Israel I'm talking about. So it's gonna be like in the streets, and all joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. All right. The joy is darkened, meaning basically that happy-go-lucky spirit, like the brother was just talking about, that ain't no time for juice boxes. Got that from that movie. You know what I'm saying? Right now, ain't no time.
White Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus, the friendly ghost and shit. They went on this Casper the Friendly Ghost movie.
I was thinking,
which is basically a figment of your imagination.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's not no shit that's some reality that you gonna experience in your lifetime. It's a figment of your imaginations. It's fictitious. It's not real.
Mm-hmm. And when they said the word darken, I thought back to the brother Benji. He basically had expounded on something for me. These latter days too, is gonna be a nuclear blackout. When it's like an EMP attack going on. So when the city of confusion is broken down, it's gonna be like EMP attacks, a nuclear blackout. Ain't no, because your own faucet run off electricity. Believe it or not.
What is that for?
Electromagnetic pulse.
And you can see that shit on the Matrix. No,
a couple movies.
Yeah, a couple movies. They black out shit with a simple little pulse or whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be like that in these latter days. So when the city of confusion, Babylon, is broken down, it's gonna be a nuclear blackout. It's gonna be total chaos in the streets. You're gonna be able to flush a toilet. And that might seem small, but after a while, it starts building up. That shit get filed. Honestly. So when you think about shit like this, a lack of food, lack of water. You know what I'm saying?
You see why plumbers were so important.
Nothing but gunshots in the streets and shit like that.
I'm thinking back on my life, man. Like growing up in this society and shit, man. I'm ready for that shit, man. Yeah. I grew up in a house where it wasn't no goddamn plumbing that worked. You had to use a motherfucking bucket to piss this shit in and go dump it out in the goddamn woods. I don't give a fuck. And that was the Lord prepared me for the time that was coming. I ain't know then, but I know now, man. Goddamn, man, fuck this place, man. Fuck this place, man.
Cause that smell gets you, man. It was the Lord deals with. He created everything for a reason. He gonna put a smell out there that
a smell of death.
Unbearable. Smell of death.
Death. Man. That's what it is.
Unbearable, man. You can smell it. You can taste it. The fuck is going on, man?
Cause then when you pass gas or wherever you fart or whatever, motherfuckers will be like, "What crawled up and you and died?" Cause that's the smell of death right there, man. Straight up, man. That shit is a dead smell.
Yeah,
you got it up.
Jeremiah 9:21, for death has come up into our windows and has entered into our palaces to cut off the children from without and the young men from the streets. All right. Thus, it's like you speak. Thus saith Yahweh. Even the carcasses of men shall fall as dung upon the open field, and as the handful after the harvestmen, and none shall gather them. All right. So this is a future prophecy, even though it's in the Old Testament, and it's about to come into fruition where it's going to be a lot of dead carcasses, and that smell is going to get you, because most people ain't used to it. Most people ain't never seen or witnessed these type of events, or it's not familiar with it, so it's like a rarity, and it's going to become a norm to the point to where you can see it. And you ain't gonna think of it as nothing no more. But in the first stages, you might see people, they're gonna be throwing up all over the place, bodies, all over the place, decomposing, rotting, and stinking in front of you. Children crying. The woman's defense is her crying in the scriptures. That's all you're gonna be hearing in these latter days. It's a bitch getting ravished and shit like that. Children dashed to pieces before your eyes. So we forewarning you of what's about to take place. Because once again, this is the time of judgment. When you put on here on earth, this is the time of being judged. All right. And it's saying in the book of Wisdom of Solomon 3:9 that the Lord hath care for his elect. So they the only ones that's really exempt from that, unless they got to go out as a martyr. But he even said in the book of Wisdom of Solomon that there shall no torment touch them. So at the end of the day, they exempt from judgment. That's why in Ezekiel 9:4, it tells you that when you look at that word mark, it's a mark of exemption. So the elect is going to be cool. But as for you other people, you know what I'm saying, that's not taking heed, we telling you your destiny and your fate of what's about to behold you. All right? So you need to, once again, going back to that Job 19:29, fear the sword, you know, and know that it brings forth basically a judgment. You know that there is a judgment. You know, fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, who gonna read the ultimate one that ordains that sword to come unto you. You know, and once again, reiterating it, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So if you really fear the Lord like you say you do, because most people, they say they God fearing, they love God, God this, God that, but they don't do nothing that the Lord tells them. You know what I'm saying? They what he said in Ezekiel the 33rd chapter, that they near to me with their mouth, but they don't do nothing. I say basically, you know, 33 and 30 on down, it expounds on that. You know, matter of fact, let me not talk. I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, the scripture also tell you that they ain't kept none of the Lord's commandments, not even one of them, man. All right, these people ain't keep one of the Lord's commandments, but they claim that they love the Lord, man. They claim that they believe in, quote unquote God. All right, whose Hebrew name is Yahweh. They say that they believe in, all right, quote unquote Jesus Christ, whose Hebrew name, all right, Yahweh Shai. All right, but the Lord said that they didn't keep none of his commandments, not even one of them, man.
Not one.
All right, not even one. The Lord tell you not to eat pork. Them motherfuckers don't keep that commandment. They say the Lord what, man? The Lord is he's about grace. He's forgiving. He's so merciful. All right, God is love.
Hell, the Lord said, look, the first thing he said, look, go in the land, kill every goddamn body. That's all he said, man. He said that's something actually pleasurable. That's a good thing to do. He said, go in the land, just kill. This is your land. Kill everybody. Wipe everybody out.
That's how you know Jake had the spirit of the Lord on
that
him.
shit.
Because the only way you're gonna do that is you had the spirit of the Lord on you. Yeah. That's the only way you're gonna do that. You say you got something, you got it.
Ezekiel 33 and 31, and they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people. And they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they shew much love.
Yeah, like the one time, Salaki, we was at the bar, and you know, we going out because the brother Arashah, man, he got a large following on Instagram, man. So we'll go out, you know, the motherfucker, hey, how you tell, hey, I know you from somewhere. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right. But like the scripture said, they do what? He said,
they sit before thee as my people.
Yeah. The dude he was sitting before us, we was shooting pool and shit, having a couple drinks. The dude was sitting before us as the Lord's people, man. All right. Go ahead.
And they hear thy words.
And he heard the words. We was telling him, all right, about the truth. We even told him when we go out every Sunday what time it is. All right.
Gave him a flyer.
Gave him a flyer. Come.
But they said, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
But they will not do them. The brother even told him, man, don't be shaving your beard off. You talking about because of his job and shit. You know, all you got to do at a job, man, all you got to do is say this. You got your beard for religious purposes, man. All right.
Yes,
and you know, that's it, man.
That's
all
it.
Right. And we were telling him, but he ain't going to do it. You know?
I give a personal testimony, man. One time, my woman, this is a female I'm talking about, so how much more man? My woman came to me. She wore, a woman should have her head wrapped up and covered. She came to me, her boss. She wore it one day. She was telling her boss, like, look, from now on, I'm gonna start having my head on the cover side. She gave her a hard time. Man, I just wrote her a couple things of the law. Of the law, like of this world, just because they can't force you. They, just like the brother said, still ritual religion and like in your belief, they cannot do anything. I wrote almost a paragraph stating the fact of why, who, what, where, when, why, to buy some verses from the scriptures, and never heard a peep out of the boss, and she accepted that. So come on, man, you man with that weak thing with the job thing, man. Come on, man.
That nigga got a bald head, man. That nigga had a shaven head. You know what I'm saying?
And this woman I'm talking about. How much more men?
If you're sincere
Yeah, if you really sincere with it, yeah, of course, you're going to be good.
And that's what I was going to say. If you sincere and the Lord knows you sincere, all you got to do is put it in his hand. He said, cast your burdens upon me.
Yeah.
So put the prayers up, pray that he paves the way for you, and he'll make even your enemies to be at peace with you.
I can't remember the clause. I mean, as soon as you Google search it, it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's discrimination.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's discrimination, man.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Discrimination.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They give you the code, boom, all that shit right there. And that's what you're protected by. You know, so-called in this American society, very bullshit. But you're protected by Yahweh Yahushua, man.
For with their mouth they show much love.
And that's what that dude was doing, man. We was at the bar that time. With his mouth, he was showing much love. Oh yeah, y'all believe this? I'm in this. I've been in the truth for 6 years, so on and so forth. I'm coming down on Sunday. You know, this, that, and the other, man. All right. He was with his mouth. He was showing much love, man. You know. Go ahead.
It says, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
Yeah, but their heart goeth after their covetousness, man. Their heart goeth after the things that they fucking lust for, man. Not the things that you know, that's you know, that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua take pleasure in, man. All right. You know, because the dude, man, that dude, man, it was funny as fuck, man. It was like a movie. Like really, like he's like I was a superstar or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You got a word? Go ahead.
Yeah, covetousness. In the Strong's H1215, it says profit, unjust gain acquired by violence. I'm gonna click on the origin, H1214.
Yeah, profit, unjust gain. You get, because that's what you do in this world. You profit unjustly, all right, by denouncing the laws, man. That's how you profit in this society, man. By not taking heed to the covenant, the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right.
It says to cut off, break off, gain by unrighteous violence.
To cut off. Yeah. To cut off what, man? To cut off the law, statutes, and commandments, man. To break off from it. To not follow that, man. All right.
And when you ain't got the law, statutes, and commandments as your guide, as your mediator or schoolmaster per se, then you doing unrighteous violence too. You know, you might be oppressing your own brother. Or doing all man, we robbing.
Motherfucker might be a CO at a correctional facility. Yeah. Or goddamn a CO at a goddamn a jail, man. No.
And last but not least, you say be greedy.
Yeah, greedy, man. Nigga, because Jake is a greedy motherfucker. All right. Jake is one greedy motherfucker. Jake never have enough, man. All right. In this society. And that's the thing about it. Jake can never have enough. All right. And they keep on fucking. Jake is gluttonous, man. All right, they keep eating. That's just like with your celebrities, your athletes, your entertainers. These motherfuckers, 3 million, and that's the thing, man. If I had 3 million,
minute. It's hard. I was say that's minute.
Yeah, that's that's the point though. That's minute. But your average, you give a brother in the truth $3 million, he ain't gonna work no goddamn. He ain't gonna work for 10 years, man. What the fuck? Yeah, man. So is greedy, man. They covetous, man. They greedy.
I got you.
Yeah.
It's Lamentations 4:1. How is the golden become dim? How is the Most High going to change?
Right. We was a golden city. We was a golden people. You know, the Lord called us that, gold and silver and whatnot. Like, how have we become dim? You like what they say, draw silver in Isaiah 1:22. You know, that silver that got the little black shit on it.
Yeah, because gold is like the most wanted
precious metal.
Yeah, it's the most precious metal, man. But Esau, he try to distract you with you know, the time they came with the platinum, all right, and all that. Platinum ain't shit, man. Gold is where it's at, man. Who gives a fuck about platinum, man?
Platinum ain't shit neither.
Platinum, because when you got platinum on, niggas like, that's silver, man. You want some shit that's gonna stand out, that's distinctive, man. And that's what gold is, man. You want gold. You don't wear silver. Not the, you know what I'm saying? Brothers wear silver and shit, but you know, in the kingdom, they ain't gonna be wearing no goddamn silver, man.
You have the rubies,
gold.
Gold, you have gold and different type of precious stones.
Yeah, man. There ain't gonna be no silver. There ain't gonna be no goddamn platinum. What the fuck is platinum anyway, man?
Let me go into it.
Go ahead.
It say the stones of the center are poured out in the top of every street.
Oh yeah, the stones, because it's a representation like the ephod. Yeah, all of us got our different stones.
That's
all right.
The my dear father at the top of the street.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And that's the representation of the nation of Israel, man. We all over the fucking place, man.
Yeah. It say the precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold.
Yeah, we're comparable to fine gold. Yeah, we're comparable to that real gold, that translucent gold, man. If I'm mistaken,
or transparent.
Yeah. I believe those words translucent and transparent is like synonym or homonym, whatever the fuck Esau called it. You know what I'm talking about? Transparent, see-through.
It's synonymous with each other.
Synonymous. So that means it's a synonym. Go ahead.
Yeah, Esau bullshit.
Yeah.
But
try to confuse you. Cause that's what Esau do. He had multiple words that mean the same fucking thing though. So
exchangeable. Just like and with the beast system, man. It's some people that's a part of the UN and it's some people that's part of the NATO. So they exchangeable, man. It's some people that's with the beast and some people that's just in the EU. And there's some people that's in NATO, but it's the same shit. It's the same shit, man.
Good.
But I'm gonna keep going.
God.
How are they like esteemed as earth pictures?
Earth and pictures, man.
Yeah, you're saying, well, how they become esteemed?
Yeah, the shit that the other kings drink out, man. That like brass and shit. Silver, bronze,
platinum.
Yeah, platinum.
How they become platinum?
Yeah, how we compare it to that, man?
Yeah, how we become platinum? How it say the work of the hands of pitchers? I mean, of potters. But this is a cold too. Verse 3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. But the daughters of my people is become cruel, like the ostrich in the wilderness, man.
And if you ever seen when I just watched the video today where the ostrich dude actually got on his back, they real wild though. Yeah, and they also kill their own children,
and they kill their own selves too. Yeah. They're suicidal. So he said even a sea monster will help his young. He's even a goddamn sea monster. Like a a sea monster, whatever. Will protect his young one to the death. But our people, fuck it. Like the lightning monster, the Bigfoot, the goddamn whatever you sea monster person you can think about. No. Leviathan was well, you don't fuck with Leviathan. But a sea monster will protect his young. It says a sea monster will draw out the breast. Our people won't draw out the breast. Our people won't show the young the law, statute, commandments.
Hey, literally, our women don't draw out the breast, man. Because the majority of women, they have a baby, they fucking give them Similac, man.
Yeah.
When they got the natural food that's conducive, right there, they got the nutrients and everything. Pure. Yeah, that'll help your baby have a strong brain. He be smart.
All right, man.
They got that, but they don't want to draw out the
bones. They help the bones get strong.
Bitch want to smoke a cigarette as soon as the baby born. Drink a goddamn.
Oh, about it been 9 months.
Yeah.
You motherfucking piece of shit.
You know it's cruel.
9 months, man. You piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's that.
That you said they greedy. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I'll read it back. It said even the sea monster draw out the breast. They give suck to their young. They give suck to their young with somehow. Even any type of creature will protect their young. That's the most I really saying. It said, but the daughter of my people is become cruel, not cruel like cruel. They became cruel to their young, man. They don't show them the law, such Men and women, we messed up as a nation, that like as a whole, we have messed up, and then it say, but that's why we getting right now, starting with the men, starting with the apostles of great millstone, the elect, 144,000 to 1/3, that's it, and that's it on that scripture, man.
Can I grab something off of the shop? Pursuant to that topic, and I don't want to switch too much because I want to get back on that topic. You're talking about how the gold become dim. But Zephaniah 1:12, it says, and it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles that are settled on their leaves, that say in their heart, the Lord Yahweh will not do good, neither will he do evil. Our women too have settled on their leaves because of the simple fact they're comfortable. For that reason, they don't want to afflict themselves like the Day of Atonement. We afflict our flesh and shit. They don't want to afflict their flesh for their child to grow up and them not having to smoke and drink in order for them to do that. Because if you do that, then the child get everything that you intake. So they don't want to afflict themselves. They settle, they comfortable. That's all I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. And that's why they don't want to drop the breast. As soon as the baby come out, they already got a liquor bottle in hand. I seen a picture of that. Yeah, they already posing drinking in the bed. Still healing type shit. So they don't want to afflict their flesh, man. They already did it for 9 months. You tell me I gotta go another year or two without drinking and smoking?
Hey, because that's the thing. You could drink when you once you have a baby. It's just you have to out and then dump that out and then breastfeed your bit. Because my Eve did that shit before. Yeah. But what I was about to say, shit, fuck, it was something you was going into, man.
Set on their knees, they comfortable right now. He said he's gonna search out Jerusalem with candles. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna punish those men that say that the Lord will not do good nor do evil. All right. So you got people out here that feel like,
oh, Salaki, you said they don't. When you breastfeed your child when they first born, it give you contractions like you pregnant and burnt. That's how a majority of the women, they get a flat fucking stomach, like your celebrities and shit. Mm-hmm. You motherfuckers in the entertainment world, that's why they get a flat stomach so fast, because they breastfeed their child. It basically contracts your stomach and tighten it back up. When you breastfeed your child, that shit burn in your stomach. My E told me that shit before. Yeah, she said when she breastfeed, said it burn. It feel like she having contractions and shit. They can't deal with that shit. They weak as fuck. They can't deal with that shit. You gotta be a strong woman to be able to.
That's not perfect.
You got it though.
To bear a child without needing the little pill, the epidural they give you or want to give you.
My Eve, yeah.
Say fuck that shit.
Yeah, my Eve fucking had my son with no epidural, and my little ass daughter that just was fucking born, man. Mm-hmm. That's because the Lord, the Spirit of the Lord, the
Lord, baby, supposed to come out laughing. Mm-hmm. Not really crying. If you do it in the right place with family, it's love. Baby come out fucking laughing, man. Not even crying, man.
They only do that shit to see if they so-called quote unquote normal.
Yeah,
right. They pitch their ass if they not.
Yeah. Baby come out giggling like and shit, like just giggling, because in the kingdom, I'm ready to come out laughing, smiling, perfect, ain't gonna come out crying and shit,
Yeah, the reason why babies come out crying because they coming back into captivity. That's why they cry. Because it's your world, and they like asking the Lord not to send them back, and he sit their ass back, and they crying.
They still yelling.
Yeah, because when they pop their ass, they wake up, they open their eyes, and then they on the earth again. When they was just in the fucking spiritual world. So yeah, you gonna cry over that shit.
Cry over that shit.
That's some shit to cry about.
Mm-hmm. Going back to the topic, I was just talking about how the golden city become dim.
Right, the golden city become dim.
This is Jeremiah chapter 2. I want to go down to 28 though, so it's a nice little length. But it says, "How canst thou say, I am not polluted? I have not gone after Balaam. See thy way in the valley, know what thou hast done."
Right, like Jake said, they ain't sinned before. Motherfucker, that makes the Lord a liar, man. If you say you never sinned, pursuant to the scriptures, man. All right.
I'm saved already.
Yeah. I'm saved already.
Yeah.
All right. When they don't even know what the fuck what being saved actually is, man. You motherfucking people, man.
Most High truth, let every man be a liar.
Right.
Meaning every man sin.
Yeah, every man be a liar. You know, you going to that word, man. It's talking about men that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not dealing with, basically, man. Right. If you still in the fucking world, man, those the men that's being the liars, man.
Liars. We know we admit our faults. So that's why we in the repentance now. That's why we repented and ask for mercy, because we can't be telling the truth. Like, we did lie and broke the law, takes commandments. Please have mercy upon us now.
Good. That's like during the time of David. He said, "My transgressions are ever before me."
Right.
He wanted the Lord to just show me mercy.
Show me mercy.
Straight up. That's the same spirit that the hopeful elect is in.
Yeah, that's how the hopeful elect is gonna be. Right.
And it says,
my sins become more than the hairs in my head type shit.
God.
In the scripture.
I might have to look that one up.
Yeah.
It says, "Thou art a swift dromedary traversing her ways," which go back to like a camel.
Okay.
Dromedary, like it's talking about that, how these heathens in Isaiah the 60th chapter will come to us with their camels and dromedaries. They're like it's out of the same family, and traversing her ways, like you said, it's harder. How it go? For a rich man to enter to the kingdom of heaven than for a camel through a needle of the eye of a needle. And it basically is saying that you can't get a camel to go through a tunnel. They refuse, traversing their ways, is throwing his head. I've seen a camel swing a dude, a whole man. You know what I'm saying? And with his one neck swung him and he flew. It was like overseas, but nigga flew like they strong as fuck. So
strong as fuck.
It said we
go without water.
Water, they straight. Yeah. They be fast as like fuck, don't they?
Yeah, shit. They can go. They can't go without water for months, man. The desert, man. Just walking,
just in that bitch.
In there.
And the Lord God created that thing too. Like that, like
that's why I got two hump. It got that hump. It has water in him already. You know. It's crazy how the Lord designed that animal.
Yeah, and then the brother made a cold statement too. Here it is. You got people that don't believe in Leviathan, but the Lord got an electric eel in water. Electricity and water don't go together. An electric eel, a stingray.
That you
know what I'm saying?
Like how did that?
And the Lord did it already.
Like a jellyfish too.
Jellyfish.
You get electrocuted fucking with a jellyfish. Right?
Fucked up.
All types of things,
And you got people that don't believe in like Leviathan, a little simple shit like that.
Leviathan. Hard to believe about that, man.
Okay. So it says the Lord compared us to a swift dromedary traversing her ways that we just expounded on. It says a wild ass used to the wilderness that snuffeth up the wind at her pleasure. In her occasion, who can turn her away? Because an ass is a stiff neck beast at times. Trying to get it to comply, it could be real stiff neck too.
Hard headed,
Stubborn, that's the word.
Mm-hmm.
It says all they that seek her.
And, go ahead. Stubborn and rebellious.
Yeah,
just like us. Just for brothers to hit them on the words. Rebellious, stubborn. That's Jake, man.
And that's what the Lord compared us to. Yeah, a swift dromedary traversing the ways and a wild ass. And used to the wilderness. So it says, all they that seek her will not weary themselves in her month, they shall find her. Withhold thy foot from being unshod, which when I looked up in it bare or bareness like barefoot, it says, withhold thy foot from being bare and thy throat from thirst. There is no hope, no, for I have loved strangers, and after them will I go.
I was just thinking about how the donkey, how the ass cussed out in the book of Numbers.
Yeah. I've got his name. Balaam. He seen the angel.
What you hit me for, man? I tell you the truth, motherfucker. Yeah. And even the ass cussed Israelite out like, that's deep. Like even
Israelite.
I mean, so like not an Israelite, but
A man.
It's like a man, yeah. Who want to be an Israelite? I mean, right? Did he say that?
I believe that's Balak.
What he said?
He wanted his last.
He wanted to die.
Like,
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
He wanted to be like Israel
because he knew the gloriousness of being an Israelite. Because he knew
Balak
that.
did.
Balaam did. Balaam knew.
Balaam wanted.
Oh, Khan. Yeah. Balak, the king of the Moabites.
Right.
He wanted to die because he knew.
It's like
Because all the shit that Balaam was telling him, like, you give me everything you got, man. I can't curse them or whatever, man. You know, but yeah, man. Yeah, that's a cold chapter right there. That
Numbers.
Yeah, that Numbers 22, I think, or 20 something. Yeah, Khan. They're right there.
Khan, if you want you,
if a motherfucker read that scripture, they'll think that
they get buzzed out.
It's stories like that in the Bible that make
camel talking, a donkey talking.
That make
what's going on?
They think about Shrek, man. Yeah, Shrek with the donkey. He was talking and shit, man.
The point you to put out was he was in the spirit of the Most High. Right. He knew as stubborn as a donkey is and rebellious is. He told the truth. He like, I can't do the Most High telling me to tell y'all as this. Mm-hmm. A donkey even understood. You gotta go by the law. Right, but like I was about to say, if you niggas read that and you it's just like the whole camel story. Mm-hmm. A nigga told me I was at when I did have a job. Nigga gonna say he brought that eye of a needle. Nigga actually thought he was talking about a needle, nigga. Yeah. Niggas is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Didn't even know. Not saying that you can't know that at one point, but come on, man. You really was in the scripture. You really, what did that really talk about? Because I know it can't be talking about actual needle.
Right. So
they don't know metaphors.
God, and that's the parables, these mysteries.
The parables and mysteries.
It says there's no,
and it's okay not to know. So like it's okay not to know, but if you totally was in the scriptures and you totally was addicted to it and wanted to know, you will find that it wasn't talking about that actually. You know, if you was just like a girl, you want to know what a girl talking about, you will bug her to death. A girl will say, I was going to ask you something, but never mind. You will bug that girl until she bring out what she was thinking. What is it that you said that you forgot? But what? Tell me. You will want to know.
Right. I'm back
because you get fucking mad. You be like, "Oh, fucking tell me." Because you level with it. Because if it's something deep, I want to know right now. Tell me.
Right. Man, hold up.
Yeah.
That's games. Brother ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah, man.
Jeremiah 2 and 26. As the thief is ashamed when he is found, so is the house of Israel ashamed. They, their kings, their princes, their priests, and their prophets, saying to a stock, thou art my father, and to a stone, thou hast brought me forth. For they have turned their back unto me, and not their face. But in the time of their trouble, they will say, arise and save us to that stock and to that stone.
Yeah, that's crazy because that's what they gonna do to the Lord in the time of their trouble. We always talk about that. That's when Jake calling the Lord when they get the police behind them. They see the goddamn blue lights behind their ass. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they get in trouble, that's when they want to call on the Lord, man.
They want to start kissing the little necklace.
Something about that pressure, the heart being fed, sweating. Jake, crazy spiritual. That's the Lord set it up like that too for Jake to feel like that. So you get sweating, your palms get real sweaty, and you just really can't think. Everything is fast. Your eyes things get kind of brighter. Lord put you through it, man. Lord, imagine that 10 times in the times you're coming to, man. That's why the brother said in that sit down today he did the head of the Mississippi camp. He said you gotta pray for a spirit when you about to, if you get put up on if you get the option of getting a chip or getting put to death, the Lord got to put the spirit on you right there, and then to whatever is going to, to get through that death, for not to forsake the chip, man, and forsake whatever the Edomites might get. It might be, look, here, eat this pork chop, man. It might be something simple as that. Who knows? But we got to be like, fuck that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Like the old man.
Man. Yeah, that's what I just thought of. I'm just not doing it, man. It just comes to a point you just say, I'm sick of going by your rules. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, they was gonna try to show him favor too if he did it. That's what Esau gonna do. He's gonna try to get certain motherfucking like to go off and then basically make it turn it to the 2/3. Be like, see, he did it. So you know what I'm saying? It's a man of the Lord. Why won't you do it?
It might
use that.
Yeah, it might be exactly here. You don't really gotta take the chip, but act like you got the chip.
Yeah,
ain't that some shit?
That's how it was in the Maccabees.
Right,
that's act like it.
I'm thinking in my head
to a nigga that claim to know the truth, but they don't believe the truth like we do. I'm talking about like somebody that saying the chip ain't the chip.
Mm-hmm.
But look, it says verse 28. But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble.
You called it out.
Jeremiah 2:28. But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. According to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O Judah. So he said, according to the number of thy cities, they got different gods in different lands.
Yeah, it's 4,200 different religions out there to this right now.
Yeah, I looked that shit up.
It's 4,000, no bullshit. 4,200 different religions. When I seen that shit, I asked myself, there's only 18 nations. How the fuck do you get 4,200 different religions? There's only 18 people, different type of people on this world. So you would think that you only have 18 different religions. How do you get 4,200?
It's like 30 different genders now all of a sudden too. Here in Babylon. It's like 30 different. They got some called helicopter. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck is helicopter?
Yeah.
Real shit. You could Google all of this shit I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
Like 30 different
30 different
like there's like about 20, 30 different
30 different genders.
Yeah.
Then it's 4,200 religions. Crazy, man. This is confusion here, man.
And we had a lot of cities because when I was reading that in the book of all the like Numbers, Kings, Chronicles, they talk about that like he gave this land to this so and so. We had a lot of cities back then that we possessed, And he said, for according to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O Judah. And he said that with lowercase g, just so you know. So he said basically y'all are worshiping all different kinds of idols. He said to the stock and to the stone, and they had damn golden calf and so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. It's so many different gods they had set up before them. And long story short, the Lord said, call unto them if they can save you in the time of thy trouble, since you don't want to turn it to me. It says, wherefore will ye plead with me? Ye all have transgressed against me, saith Yahweh. In vain have I smitten your children, they receive no correction. Your own, in vain.
You didn't even have to do that.
Yeah.
Only if you would have took heed, man. All right? And followed his law, statutes, and commandment. He killed your children basically for no damn reason, man.
Mm-hmm. It says, in vain have I smitten your children. They have received no correction. Your own sword hath devoured your prophets like a destroying lion.
He put them to death for no reason, right? Because they still didn't receive correction. They came back again in a reincarnation and did the same fucking shit. Even worse.
Yeah, just like a nigga that did 20 years of a drug case, a drug case, and as soon as he got out, did the same and went right back to the house to get some more drugs. Mm-hmm. Didn't learn a goddamn thing throughout the years, man.
When I get out, I got to do it better this way. I ain't gonna get caught.
I know what I did wrong last time.
I know a bitch. I shouldn't have told her that.
I know what I did. I learned a lot of why, but didn't learn. Just stay away from the shit.
Right.
Just stay away from the shit. That's why a lot of people that get out, they call them a career criminal, because that's all they know.
Hey,
you know,
they call them a repeat offender.
A repeat offender kind too.
Yeah.
Because you don't learn, and that's what y'all are through the eyes of the Most High. I mean, in the eyes of the Most, y'all do the same thing. Y'all don't learn anything. Nothing, man. Like,
repeat offenders.
Yo, repeat offenders, man. Breaking the laws, man.
Let me keep going on this.
Yeah,
So,
man.
Lord willing, to the end, unless y'all got something else. So this verse 31. Oh, generation, see ye the word of Yahweh. Have I been a wilderness unto Israel, a land of darkness? This is a question mark. These are questions. These are, I got you. These questions, by the way, he asked. It says, Jeremiah 2:31.
Who talking right now?
This is just Jeremiah.
Okay.
Jeremiah 2:31. See ye the word of Yahweh, or of the Lord, it say. Yeah. Have I been a wilderness unto Israel? Yeah. Question mark.
Yeah, has he been a wilderness? That's the spirit, that wilderness word. Have he been a wilderness unto Israel? Because the thing is, man, no, he has not been a wilderness to Israel, because he gave us everything, man.
Right.
The wilderness don't give you nothing. That's why I keep saying this truth, this place, wherever you at, this here in America, it's a wilderness. This place give you nothing. We're gonna take everything from you, man. This place do not give shelter. It don't give fire. This place is hell, man. This is a wilderness here. This is place This is a place where in the book of in the Bible it speaks about the Lord being crucified like again here. You know what I'm saying? This is the place where I forget where
I believe it is. I was just astounded.
Or the book of Hosea.
I'm thinking of Revelation.
Okay, yeah. Here in America, they crucify the Lord again. You know, they crucified. They X'd them out. They put this Jesus place, wherever the fuck is Jesus, the friendly ghost is up in this bitch now. You know, so yeah, you know, I just want to, you know that.
Yeah, it says a land of darkness? Question mark.
It's a land of darkness. You know.
Yeah, so it's asking, like saying, like,
no,
has the Lord been land of darkness until
you? Right.
And when we was in the wilderness, we was confused, we was going wandering in a circle.
Oh, in the wilderness you fucking lost, just like here in America.
Yeah. So he ain't, because the Lord is not the author of confusion, as the scriptures say. Right. He wasn't a wilderness or a land of darkness, because darkness meaning without knowledge wasn't understanding. You know, he was the light unto us. It says, wherefore say my people, we are lords, we will come no more unto thee. So they saying they basically exalted and boasted themselves up against the Heavenly Father. You know, saying we are lords, we will no more come unto thee. What they say during the time of when Yahweh Shah was saying, I believe that's John the 8th chapter that expounds on it. They said we had Abraham. You know, they're like, if you would have followed the Abraham was following after the Heavenly Father. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So it says, verse 32, can a maid forget her ornaments or a bride her attire? Yet my people have forgotten me days without number. You don't think that make the Lord sad, man? That's like somebody right now, and I know these other deities ain't real, but that's like somebody right now raising your child and you feel some type of way because you want to be in that life, but you got animosity towards the woman, so you know it ain't there. But I just want to say it like this: you got somebody else your child is calling father. You know, somebody else that your child that you had physically that's calling another man their father. You know, that's like the same thing that the Lord feels. We married into Him. So when you go worshiping these other deities, these other gods, that He says He's a jealous power. You know, so it's bothersome. And it says, verse 33, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Right. Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. And what are people to do? They're going to get blonde hair. You know, they're dyed, men and women, dye their hair blonde, try to be like Esau.
Leprosy, which is the form of
yeah.
You know, that forms leprosy is one in the skin, the hair, and when you live. You know?
Good.
That's so possibly going into.
Just saying, like, people that follow after the heathen, they want their gods, because it said in the book of Deuteronomy, the 12th chapter, how come he that serve their gods, I'll do like them as well, you know? But the Lord has told them not to. You know, like how come they can go worship their God? How come they can do all manner of wickedness, you know, have orgies and shit like that, and threesomes, you know, menage a trois that they said in the world.
Yeah.
It's a verse 34. Also in thy skirts is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocents. I have not found it by secret search, but upon all these. So he said in their skirts, basically meaning in their bosom, in their hand, you know, is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocents. You know, the prophets. Like, prime example, I always refer back to it as the time Zechariah was slew. When he rose up, he stood up firm. You know, he was a stand-up guy at that time, and they killed him. You know, telling them that why y'all worshiping these other guys? Don't y'all know that if you're going against the Lord, He will not be for you? Basically saying something along the lines of that. Simple as that. And they like, who is it? Basically, what fellow is this? That's basically what they saying. What fellow is this? You know, and killed them, man. So that's part of the blood, because that's not a sin, nor was it a sin unto death. Because it's a difference, you know what I'm saying? But that wasn't a sin at all, nor was it a sin to death. So that's innocent bloodshed right there. You know, and it's in our skirt found.
Yeah, Jeremiah was prophesied, and this is the time of when the Babylonians was about to besiege them, man. And Jeremiah was just telling y'all, look, why should you die? Why? Just repent and just stop doing all these idol worshipers, man. And that's why Jeremiah said, look, man, these Egyptians, because oh, that's one of the questions I want to ask y'all. Who's the last king of Israel?
You said who's the last king of Israel?
I want to say before the split.
The last king of Israel, period.
Oh, Israel, or are you talking about? It had to be King Solomon.
No, the last king of Israel before the battle of Judah, before the Babylonians, the time of Judah. That's one of the questions.
The last king of Judah, the southern kingdom. I believe it was a Hezekiah.
Zedekiah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Zedekiah. That would be one of the questions. You know what I'm saying? You're just going through spirit. Sure. Yeah, because Zedekiah tried to make a pact with the fucking. But Hezekiah. See, but Babylonian, but you right though in a way too though, because because that's not the first time that the Babylonians came in there and besieged Judah. But you know, because he set up Zedekiah, because Zedekiah's real name Medekiah or Medekiah. He changed his name to Zedekiah. You know what I'm saying? Set up a leader. That's what they do. They so when Babylonians came in the first time, he took Hezekiah to fucking slavery and shit. He said, look, and then set up Zedekiah. Like, you're gonna be the king, you're gonna be subject. We was in the time then, we were tributaries to the Babylonians. So they try to make a pact with the fucking what the motherfuckers called
the Syrians,
Hamites.
Oh,
yeah, them Hamites. Like the Egypts. That's why it say there's no help. Egypt shall not help us, man. The Christians say. You know. So that's what Jeremiah was saying, man. Jeremiah saying, ain't no help gonna come. You can't make peace with these other nations, man. At all, man. Because Mosai set up them Babylonians, because prophecy had to come into play, man. Right. So one of the last king of the nation, motherfucker Zedekiah. Zedekiah was a sellout, man. He was set up by the motherfucking enemies, man. Like a proxy person. You know how America set up like a proxy motherfucker? That's what the Babylonians did. They set up Zedekiah. And Jeremiah he's seeing all this. Would you say I
was just gonna say I believe Jehoiashim might have been after him.
Yeah,
the last one after him.
Who?
Jehoiashim. Jehoiashim. He was okay. He was off too.
Okay.
But the statement you're saying is true.
Yeah, kind
you know.
I'm sure.
But Baba Kashai wanted to keep expounding on this statement though. Read Jeremiah 2:34 says also.
But no, it's definitely Zedekiah because I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you see
because it's going up, but it's going back to Zedekiah.
It's going back to Zedekiah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Zedekiah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, definitely Zedekiah.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Jehoiakim too,
that's how it was. You know what I'm saying? But Zedekiah was trying to make a pact with the Egyptians, but that was Jeremiah saying, why you ain't no help gonna come from the Egyptians, man? Because that was Zedekiah and Israel trying to do to prevent the prophecies from happening, making a pact, you know. And that's what these niggas doing now, trying to make a pact with somebody else. Whatever.
I keep going on this too. First Maccabees 1:11, just that one scripture. Maccabees, Baba Kashai, that 1:11, because that's exactly what you're talking about. It's just during the time of the Greeks, though.
Okay. 1:11.
1:11.
First Maccabees 1:11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, "Let us go and make a covenant with the heathens that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow."
Yeah. Since we went into the wilderness, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We ain't been able to eat to the full, and this and that, whoop to whoop. You know what I'm saying? It is really just nothing new under the sun. So if you want to correlate that with the Greeks, the Babylonians, the Hamites, whatever, it's nothing new. Like they say the same thing. We've been having much sorrow since we departed from them. Let's go make a covenant with them, man. And they said they persuaded many. You know, they probably come with deceitful tongue, you know, the smooth words and shit like that. Like, bro, we get back with them, we could get all the fine women. And whoop, you know, but it's contrary to what the Lord wants.
Yeah, it's contrary, man. In vain, man. No matter how many pacts, that's why the Lord kept stating with them Egyptians, because Israel always wanted to make a covenant with somebody else. Nobody's going to help you, Israel, except you come in this truth with Yahweh, you learn through a wise man, you know, which the Lord set up the apostles, a great millstone, man. You know, and that's what it is, you know. That's what it is, man. You know, he sent forth the apostles last, man. You come in this truth, man. You learn this truth, man. Because no nation's going to help you, man. No pacts, whatever agreements. The Lord put these Edomites against us. Trying to make an agreement with anything else is not going to help us, man. No, any false gods are not going to help you. Why our trimmers to seek love? Ain't no reason to seek love for no one else, man. You know, it just, you know, once you understand that as a Hebrew Israelite, that no other nation, that no one's going to help you, you gotta put your ass in this truth. You gotta pray for mercy. You gotta just keep doing the works, man, no matter what. Even if you fall down, Scripture said, wise men fall 7 times and get back up again. You just keep pushing, man. You know? And like we said once, the brotherhood, what we say, the apostle said that what we use all the time, you gotta be borderline. A man of the Lord gotta go off, man. A man of the Lord gonna go off. But but you gotta be borderline crazy. I mean, you know. Or the Lord ain't dealing with you for real, man. Yeah, we just sincere,
because this truth will make you crazy. Yeah. When you see the shit going on before your eyes and the shit that's being appraised, like they just today, I just read that article. They got they just went ahead and solidified that, you know, they was paving the streets rainbow colored down in Atlanta for the LGBTQ. Shit. They went ahead and solidified. They said that shit permanent. That's the word they use, permanent. They ain't moving, you know, until the Lord nuked this bitch. So,
oh shit!
I'm just throwing it out there that once you see shit like that, you know,
all this shit is gone.
That's when you know that crazy set in. But Lord willing, I only got like 3 more verses.
Yeah, we gonna and then we gonna close. You close it out with that.
All right, yeah. You can expound on this because I know the second one is exactly what you were just talking about. Yeah. So I'm bringing
this, brother. This is the time of Zedekiah. This is the last. This what Jeremiah was talking about. He was talking about. It was a wrap, man. After this, everyone was going to. This was it, man.
Yeah. Okay. Jeremiah 2 and bring it back 34 says, also in thy skirts is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocents. I have not found it by secret search, but upon all these. Now I'm gonna stop right there because I made mention of Zechariah, but also what came to mind was John the Baptist, because he told, what was it? Start with an H. Damn, what's the dude name? Herod and Herodias. That's what it was. Herodias or Herodias. He told her like, yo, you can't have her, and she had her so-called birthday. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time birthday is talked about there in the Egyptian pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? Which is a heathen custom, by the way, your own birthday and shit. That she wanted his head in the charger. You know what I'm saying? For her mother. So
I think she was was she a Jade?
Was she a Jade?
Yeah, you talking about the one?
You talking about Herod and Herod.
Yeah, the bitches who asked for the.
It's in the book of Mark.
John. There was some Jakes and some shit.
Yeah, because he was that's why we were telling them, because she wasn't supposed to be with Herod.
Supposed to be with him,
even though Herod, he looked like a Jake. So he Israelite, Jake, but
Israel,
and that's what I thought was true, because he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't. I'm gonna get that in Mark too, about the shot. I'm gonna keep expounding on this, but I'm gonna get that in Mark before we close with it. But bear with me right quick. It says verse 35. It says, yet thou sayest, because I am innocent, surely his anger shall turn from me. Behold, I will plead with thee, because thou sayest, I have not sinned. And that's part of like what we was bringing out earlier, where you got Israel who feel like I ain't sinned, I'm saved through Christ, as they say. You know, I'm saved already. I go to church and shit like that.
From Jesus to Christ.
Yeah, from Jesus to Christ and shit like that.
Fucking Christ, man. Jesus the fully ghost, man.
He said he's the fully ghost. God. Can you hold Mark 14:6 by the shot?
Yeah.
Verse 36 in Jeremiah 2 and 36. Why gaddest thou about so much to change thy way? Thou also shalt be ashamed of Egypt, as thou wast ashamed of Assyria. All right. And so in both instances, you know, there was a shame in both instances, you know. And they knew that they was going off when the Lord basically proved himself. You know, the first time you can say in Egypt, when the Lord parted the Red Sea, you know, and shit like that, and they finally got through. But then there was a shame of the Lord even in the wilderness, because like you was bringing out that camp, y'all brought us into the wilderness. He brought us into the wilderness just to kill us.
Yeah,
because the old heads that wasn't with it, he had them water until they all died off. You know.
And yes, the answer to that question is yes. See, he delivered y'all just to kill y'all niggas, man. So how much more? That's why I said that when I was breaking some of the second wilderness down. So nigga, I'm just answering niggas' question. Oh, so what? He gonna deliver niggas and just to kill them? Yeah, why can't he do that? He could deliver niggas just to kill y'all niggas, man, in the wilderness. Because y'all went off, man. You know? And to put fear in the one that's gonna make it. He gonna deliver y'all niggas just to kill you in front of us. So the rest of us will go, oh shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they gonna fuck us up. You know, he just killed just like a swat, you know what I'm saying? He gonna put fear in us so we can be like even more focused, man. Oh shit, we gotta be cool. We just killed the dude, he just delivered. They just killed him. Boom, wow. You know? Yeah. That make a lot of sense if you ask me. You gonna put fear in all of us, man. In the women, the children, whoever there. By the time they gonna be the 130, you know. Yeah, that gonna put some fear in us. A whole lot. And the Lord, the Lord he ain't gonna do it on like the normal way. He gonna do it, something great, like So
no, it's March 6th.
Okay.
March 6th, and you can start at 16. But I got one last verse left. Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 2:37 says, "Yet thou shalt go forth from him, and thine hands upon thine head, for Yahweh hath rejected thy confidences, and thou shalt not prosper in them." So, like, that's part of the curses as well that we are there in Deuteronomy 28, 29. I believe that expounds on, we ain't gonna prosper in none of our ways. So, as far as businesses, trying to go to college, do your own thing, you don't want to, you ain't gonna prosper in it. If you try to make a car, that was the apostle just talking about that today on the GMS Transit. You try to make a car that run off air alone or water alone, they still, Esau, they'll try to kill you because you're coming to be a threat to, you know what I'm saying, to the oil company. But at the same time, they'll tax the shit out of you. They'll find a way to get over because you're using their roads, you're using their land per se, and shit like that. So you ain't gonna prosper in none of your ways, man. And the Lord have rejected thy confidences. So everything you put confidence in, the Lord rejected that shit. But last but not least, you got that
right.
Baba Kashan.
This is March 6 and 16. Right. It said, but when Hira heard their he said, "It is John whom I beheaded. He is risen from the dead."
I got you started up a bit too, so my fault.
Right.
Let me just get it one in Matthew, though. Matthew 14:3. Matthew 14:3. Just to make it simple.
Yeah,
because that's the one I confused you with when I said.
I think that was some nigga women. The nigga woman with some Judite women, but Matthew 14 and 3.
Same thing.
For Herod had laid hold on John and bound him and put him in prison for the Herodians' sake, his brother Philip's wife. For John said unto him, "It is not lawful for thee to have her." And when he would have put him to death, he feared the multitude because they counted him as a prophet. But the Herod's birthday was kept. The daughters of the Herodians danced before them and pleased Herod. Whereupon,
I was just gonna say, they feared him as a prophet, basically. So he said he feared the multitude because they counted him as a prophet. Talking about John the Baptist, prophet, and this is the only other account of a bullshit ass birthday in the scriptures as well, too. And what always come to mind when I normally bring out this topic is Ecclesiastes 7:1, that the end of things is better than the beginning of things like that. So
the scriptures say,
brothers watching this shit be celebrating your own birth because that go back to self-worship. Every day is the Lord's day. It's not about us. Right. People walk around with a big money stack on their shirt looking for handouts. You ain't gonna tell me how you ain't gonna hold the door for me?
Yeah.
No, bitch.
and the scripture said, "Have not been a prophet greater than John." But then he said, "Even the least of him shall be greater than him in the kingdom of heaven."
Yeah.
Which we figure out what that did to the spirit.
Okay.
Whereupon he promised. You better don't know what that means. You gotta go through the spirit, man. You gotta just think about it. You find the answer. Just put the prayers up, man. It tell you the answer in scripture when you really read it. But whereupon he promised with an oath to give her whatsoever she would ask.
Right. So Herod promised for her birthday that whatever you ask, he'll give it.
Whatever, she was a woman,
And she was and when you say it like that, because that's how Esther was with the king of Persia, man. He told her Ahasuerus, he told her whatever you want. Because she was so fine. That's another reason it was a Jake woman. Okay, like whatever you want, bitch. Whatever you want, bitch. You name it. Even to the half of my kingdom. That's what Ahasuerus told Esther, like, bitch, I'll give you the half of this kingdom, bitch. Just let me know what's up. What's up? That's how you know they Jake. Yeah, can they forget Jake women is, man, they shitting on these other women, man. They wouldn't do that I'm pretty sure. What's the queen name of Vashti? All right. I bet you ain't offer that bitch half of his goddamn kingdom. You hear me? Cause that's like you know she was a Jake, man.
God.
He like, bitch, you can get whatever, bitch. You can have whatever you like.
Jake, God. Whereupon he promised with an oath to give her whatever.
He promised with an oath, baby. Look, I promise I'll give you anything you ask for. Yeah, anything you ask for. You want me to kill that nigga, John? You want me to bring that nigga head on a golden platter, bitch? What's happening? Whatever you want, just to please you. Because Jake women, they have that type of hold on men, man. Hey, the scripture tell you what, man. Her hands are bounds and
bad snares.
Her hands are bad and snares, man. The Israelite woman, man, go bound your ass up, man.
And them oaths was like
serious.
Don't matter.
Can I say something on that?
Yeah, come on.
I did a sit down with you on that. When you make an oath back then, there's no going back, man. Oath with dealing with us, the Israelites, how we would do it. You will hug, you will really hug, you will hug a man's thigh because you will give like a testimony.
Oh
man.
Yeah, the Most High blessed thy loins.
Yeah, he blessed thy loins, man. And you will. That's what Abraham's servant did when he went to go get a wife, you know, for Isaac. You know, he hugged his thighs next to. He gave a testimony, but not, you know, but whatever you did, when you say something, you fucking do it, because you will be whole, man. Unlike to that, man. It was like real serious then. You know, I didn't mean to cut you off. That's basically it. Yeah, it was real something serious. You know, like your word is your bond.
I was looking up the one with King David and Saul's son. I know he did one with an arrow, but I believe it was a couple oaths that they did. And I was just looking up just to see how they did that. So, but you keep going, my brother.
Right. Yeah. You know, verse Matthew 14, verse 8. And she being before instructed of her mother, saying, "Give me here John the Baptist, the head and in charge."
So straight up, the woman come to begin to sin, and through her we all die.
Yeah, the mother said it.
Yeah, the mother said it. She was instructed first of the mother. You know what I'm saying? Say, give me first John the Baptist head and a charge like a little basket, man.
Nigga woman, she was comfortable, man.
Yeah.
And John the Baptist, he was bringing that uncomfortable feeling around, man. He was making shit, you know, quote unquote weird, like, you know, this is uncomfortable, man. Yeah. Right.
And what he said was a fact. He said it ain't lawful for you to have her. That was something small compared to the Lord got mercy on us, because we be out there calling women all kind of shit.
That's why it's sweet to just stick with the basics. That's why like that proves we never got to get carnal. John Cutter just saying something simple, just hitting her with something lawful. He ain't used no curse word. He ain't call her like a viper or nothing. Bitch,
we do the same thing.
When you just hit her with something simple, cut the fucking whole world up.
You tell the nigga woman nowadays she ain't supposed to be with Esau. These other nations. That bitch gonna be like, yeah, that nigga need to die. That nigga's the scum of the earth.
You are part of the problem.
Because they used to get called bitches and hoes. They not calling fuck that, man. We hit you with just saying in the scriptures, man, that messed your whole day up, man.
Homosexual.
Yeah, you're supposed to do
lesbian.
You're supposed to be a lesbian. you got to get rid of that, whatever you're doing. You got to wrap over here. You got to show your real beauty. You got to take that weight. You can't wear weave. And we say that fuck them up.
Yeah.
You can't wear weave. You can't wear blonde weave. You know. You want me to keep going? That's it.
No, keep going.
Or verse 9, still in the book of Matthew 14 chapter, say, and the king was sorry, nevertheless, for the oath's sake, and them which sat with him at meat, and he commanded it to be given her. And he sent and beheaded John in the prison.
Right. So he was sorry But he did it for the oath's sake because that was a serious matter. That once you make an oath, you got to keep it.
Because he in front of everybody too. Because he in front of like other princes and kings and rulers. So if they see that this man he don't abide by his word, why should we trust him? We might do, and it's a party. Everything there was just like the brother said in the book of Esther. Even when the woman didn't come, that was a serious matter. When the woman Vashti didn't come when the king called for just that matter, everybody looked at the king weird, like, man, his own king, his own queen don't even listen to him. Why should we? You know, so it was something serious.
And the brother Malcolm was expounding on that about the secular history and apocryphal history being together. He went into Esther today, basically saying the same thing. How a woman ain't if she wasn't called by the king, she could get put to death by his guards. You know what I'm saying? And she basically said in the scriptures that if I die, I die. You know what I'm saying? If I what's the word that started with a P? If I perish, I perished.
If I perish, I perish.
Yeah, but she did it for, and the Lord had favor. He
she was getting simple first though. She started getting simple because that's why Mordecai, that's his name. Like, look, bitch, you an Israelite too. You don't think that the king gonna find out you an Israelite and gonna put you because she like, man, why do I gotta put this burden on? Because to say because Mordecai had answered, she like, no, and that's what Mordecai like, look, man, you an Israelite too, dude. You know that, right? And when she Israelite, what you think gonna happen to you? You know? Because she ain't want to, because she a woman at the end of the day. So Mordecai had to, put some,
That's it on that though.
Yeah, but man, with your brothers, man, we just was like, man, we almost out of here, man. This not the time to get weak or anything. Get real quick, Romans 14:1.
I got something to close out with.
Romans 14:1. I actually kind of want to close. Well, you got saying, bring that out. I want to close out on that if that's the right scripture.
No power but Yahweh, the powers that are ordained of Yahweh. To let every soul be subject to the higher powers. Or no, hold on. So like you say, him that is weak in the faith.
Yeah. I wanted to bring that out. Yeah, bring that out.
The last
one? No, just bring it out now.
Romans 14:1. Him that is weak in the faith.
Yeah. So any brothers, that you seeing a brother that's lacking on something, not even weak in the faith. You perceive that a brother is not doing something he's not supposed to be doing. You supposed to receive that. You supposed to keep that brother going, man. As a brother, you know what I'm saying. You say you see that the brother is missing, not sincerely, but just not coming, or you see that he ain't reading enough, or whatever you see, you supposed to push that brother more, because we living in the end times, so we gotta help each other. We gotta push brothers more. So if you see a brother that's weak in the faith, what it say?
It says, "Him that is weak in the faith receive ye."
Yeah, meaning push him more.
But not to doubtful disputations.
Right. Don't you see that weak? Oh yeah, man, fuck it. I ain't gonna help him out. I'm gonna just you give him the doubt, but you don't give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? So we make sure we you get on each other, you gotta rebuke brothers. That's what you should do. That's what that's talking about. Rebuke a brother that you see that's probably lacking, you pick him up. That, and that's all I want to say, man. But it goes on and on, but that's the point, man.
Good, straight up. You gotta bear one another's burdens.
Yeah, bear each other's burdens.
So last but not least, Matthew 5, and I'm gonna start at 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake, or for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. So it's reiterating basically like, you know, like we just talked about Zechariah and John the Baptist that was being persecuted for the namesake of Yahweh Shem Shah. You know, it said, "Blessed are you when men shall revile you and say manner of evil against you falsely, you know what I'm saying, falsely accusing you for my name's sake." He said, "Rejoice and be exceeding glad." So you got a reward in heaven, you know, and you ain't the only one going through it at the end of the day. So keep that in the back of your mind if you find yourself going through that fire and trial, which may seem strange during the time of Jacob's trouble. You know, you ain't the only one that may be put in the guillotine. You ain't the only one that's being persecuted and going without food and shit like that. You know, there's other brothers that's going through the same shit, but just know that you got a far more in the city to turn with the glory at the end of that.
Yeah, you being weak in the faith, man. You see a brother that's weak in the faith, you know you ain't the only brother going through it. Help the brother out, then. So with that, are you good? So with that, we give our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, citations to the brothers, and teaching truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.